starting off, you're going to just get your client to straighten their shoulders, and then you're going to open up the chakras. So with one hand on, just hovering over the scalp, and then you're going to place your hand just hovering outside of the chair, and you're going to get your client to take a nice deep breath in through their nose and then out through their mouth. At this point, your client's eyes should be open. As they breathe out, you're going to move your hand up the spine, and they're going to continue doing their deep breaths in through their nose and out through their mouth. In through their nose and out through their mouth. Then you're going to hover at the top of the head, and then this is the point where you could do your deep breaths in as well. So you could then breathe in and out. At this point is where you would then get your client to gently close their eyes and relax the gaze. Hover over their shoulders. Again, you could then do your deep breaths in and out here. Then you're going to spread your oil. So at this point you are just spreading your oil. You're going to come on with an effleurage down to the elbows and then drag back up. Around the shoulders, down to the elbows and up. Then, now you're in contact with your client, you're going to get them to take 3 deep breaths. So, in through your nose and out. Good. Then you start your effleurage. So you're just effleuraging round the shoulders, up to the neck and back round. So the treatment is 45 minutes. So if you are struggling with your time, just spend more time on each section. Then you're going to do thumb sweeps over the trapezius muscle. So at the top of the shoulder blade, you're going to sweep your thumb out to the deltoid to meet the little finger. You're going to step back in, slide your thumb, and then this time you're going to meet your ring finger. Slide your thumb, then your middle, then your index. Then using the heel of your hand, one hand on your client, you're going to friction all the way round. And you want to start feeling a bit of heat with this as well. Remember your stance, so you're not bending over. If you've got a short client, make sure they're sat on more pillow. If you've got a short client and you're tall, just get them padded up with pillows, because you don't want to be bent down like this. Then repeat your heel frictions the other side. Everything is 3 times, but if you feel like you need to add more, then add more. Then repeat the same move, but this time you're going to use the tips of your fingers. Again, you want to feel that heat. side. Then we're going to knuckle along the spine. So throw in a couple of effleurages to say sorry. And then you can do it either way. So you can do little bunny ears. So starting at the bottom, sort of midway through where the bra line sits. As your client breathes in, you do nothing. When they breathe out, you apply pressure just on the outside of the vertebrae. When they breathe in, you travel. Breathe out, apply pressure. Breathe in, travel, out, pressure. In, travel, out, pressure. And you're going to do that all the way up to the occipital. Then you're going to sweep back round and repeat. If you don't want to do the bunny ears, you can just then do either side. The only reason I don't like that is because I don't feel like I've then got control of my client. As I'm pushing in, I feel like I'm pushing them forward and then travelling up. All the way up to the occipital. Sweeping round, effleurage, and then you're going to come back up to the trapezius where you're going to do your thumb pushes, rolling over. So thumb pushes, the next one is finger pulls. So what you can do is combine those two. So you can either do thumb pushes 3 lots, and then you can go into your finger pulls. Or you can do thumb pushes, finger pulls. Thumb pushes, finger pulls. Is that your shoulder that just clicked? I'm not sure if it was my thumb. Then we're going to squeeze and release. So picking up that muscle, squeezing and release. All the way out to the deltoid. Glide back in. Then your heel forearm pushes. So starting with the heels of your hand, you're going to push and roll, bringing your forearms forward and sliding back up the top of the arm. Down and back up. Down and back up. Effleuraging down the tops of the arms. Then you're going to go into your hacking and your champy. So hacking, you're going to start one side and go all the way round, and it's just your normal hacking that you do. Again, remember your stance, squatting down into it. Then your champy, your hands are together, your fingers are loose. Effleurage to say sorry. Then moving on to the neck. One hand on your client's forehead. Cut at the occipital, and you're going to rock back and forward. Then you're going to pick up a knead at the neck. Squeeze and release. Then you're going to do, is it heel? No, finger frictions. So like you did on the scapula, you're going to do your finger frictions up the neck. Then you're going to do your thumb pushes. Squeeze and release. On your routines, can you scribble out repeat on other side? It's because we used to tilt the head that way, but I don't do that anymore, I just tilt it forward. So you actually cover both sides in one area. Then, using the heel of your hand, you're going to rub at the base of the neck. Just be careful of the spine. And then effleurage, picking up and kneading. So, effleurage, then occipital hollow pressures. So these circles are deep circles but static, so it almost feels like you're not actually doing anything. So you're going to find the occipital hollow, a gentle pressure, and then you're going to circle 3 times. Release your pressure and go again. Release and one more. Then bringing your head, client's head back up to neutral. You're going to support and you're going to cradle her head. Apply pressure down the trapezius and stretch out that neck. And you do that 3 times. Bringing head back to centre and repeat. Cradle her head and stretch down. Bringing head back to centre. Then going on to arms. So you're going to effleurage down to the elbows and back up. Then you're going to squeeze and release, going down to the elbow, gliding back up, squeeze and release. Then using your forearms, you're going to press down to the elbow, gliding back up, press and glide up, press, glide up. Then you're going to repeat that heel roll. So you starting with the heel of your hand, you're going to roll forward, glide down, and you're going to divide the arm into sections. So I've just started there, so then my next move I'm going to start just slightly down the top of the arm until I get all the way down to the elbow. You're then going to repeat that another 2 times. Then you're going to ring the top of the